October is upon us, and that means Halloween will soon be here. If you want to get spooked this season, then my next guest, Larry Kirchner, president of Halloween Productions, can help you out with that.
Sure.
I'm already scared just sitting here because I've seen some of the pictures and I'm spooked out. All right, so what's Halloween Productions?
Well, you know, we started. We ran Haunted House in Jefferson County all the way back to 1989, I think. And then in 1994, we opened the Darkness in the city. It originally was in the Welsh Baby Carriage Factory. And that's where we got the name The Darkness, was because, and it's still there today. The new building where The Darkness is right next to the old one, because I bought the one. And on the side of the building it said Sunshine Factory, and it still says that to this day. But when I went there, I thought it was an abandoned building, but every window was boarded up and it was completely dark inside. So I said, The Darkness, there's no light in here.
Perfect name.
So, and then because it said Sunshine, I'm like, sunshine. But, you know, back when the factory was built, you know, they didn't have electric, so they had to have a lot of windows. So, but when those windows never were replaced and rotted, they boarded them up, so it was dark. Perfect name. Yeah.
And you were telling me that it's the oldest haunted house in the city of St. Louis.
Well, it's the longest running for sure. This is the 23rd year. So, you know, we've had a lot of years, you know, between the two buildings, but now it's in the building next door. And I just recently bought the building that was attached to the Darkness as well, so we're looking to build another attraction in there. Escape games and zombie laser tag, where you get like real assault rifles and you run around and you try to shoot zombies and you score points. It's like laser tag. And then escape games is like a new thing where you get locked in a room and you got to find clues and puzzles to try to escape before you die. And
wow. Okay. So you guys are so scary, or you give people such a scare. You told me Mythbusters came to check out the scare factor at the haunted house. So tell me about that.
Well, the Darkness actually is national known. We've had people, it's really kind of neat because we've actually had people contact us from Make-A-Wish, which is kind of, you know, I would never even think, but their Make-A-Wish was to come to the Darkness and get a behind-the-scenes tour and go through the haunted house open. We had that twice. But, like, we've had a lot of celebrities come, you know, Myra Rey Cyrus, or whatever her name is. Myra Rey, yeah. She came when she was in concert with her brother, and they came after it was closed, and they put their whole tour band through there. But we've had a lot of national media cover the haunted house. We've been on Travel Channel, Discovery Channel, National Geographic Channel, MMA, you name it. But Mythbusters was just there a couple weeks ago.
Doing what?
Well, they have a new show called The Thrill Factor, and it's the science behind, you know, stuff, and they want to get the science behind scaring people. So we actually taught them how to scare people, and we put them in makeup, and they scared people. So people didn't know it, but characters from the Mythbusters show were there scaring people like a Saturday ago. And the show's going to air like in a couple weeks. Wow.
How do you get known all across the U.S. to where people are coming to see you? You know what? Why? What makes it so scary?
Well, you know, one of the reasons why the Darkness is the best, one of the best, it's highly regarded as one of the best, or one of the second best haunted houses in the country. Yeah, there's a national haunted house trade show, and I was very key in getting it to come to St. Louis, which has brought millions of dollars to St. Louis, because it's one of the biggest shows that they have now in the convention center. It attracts about 10,000 people. They fill up all the hotels. And we open for that group every March. And so every year we're spending ridiculous amounts of money to try to make the Darkness one of the best haunted houses in the world, because every year we have our critics are people around the world who own haunts. The other side of it is that our company is the biggest company in the world that builds haunted houses. So right now I have a crew in China, and actually they're sending me pictures. They're in a monsoon rainstorm, so they sent me pictures. They're installing a haunted house, and they're walking around in 2 feet of water trying to install this thing. But we just recently went to Australia, China, Egypt, and we're going all over the world installing haunted houses. So this is what we do for a living, so the Darkness has kind of always been like this showcase. So we put way more money into it than it can actually make. So St. Louis benefits because when you go through and we also rent the place to films and movies, and they shoot there, and
wow.
It's been a great experience.
You know what, we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk more about how people can get the pants scared off of them.
Sure.
If that's your thing. Right after this, we'll have more with Scarefest after this break. Stay with us.